Hey guys, I am so glad to be back with you today because today we're talking about a feeling that we all experience from time to time, sadness, or what we might call feeling down. There are many events and situations that can lead us to feeling this way. Maybe an argument with a friend at school, maybe getting in trouble for breaking a rule, or perhaps a sick friend or a grandparent passing away. There are many things that can cause us to feel sad. When we do feel sad, we need to stop and recognize what we're feeling, saying out loud, I feel sad. Then we need to look at the situation and ask, what's really going on? What got me to this point? Sometimes our emotional reactions can be a little bit big in comparison to what's actually going on. So it's good to ask, what's really happening? The last thing we need to do is remember that God is with us and we can listen to His Holy Spirit and read His Word to discover how He might want us to respond to our feelings. I had a situation this week where I was sad and I needed to stop, look, and listen. Why don't you take a look at this?
Sally, please get off the Xbox and clean your room and get dressed. Sally, you've got 2 minutes to get off that Xbox or there's going to be a consequence.
Yeah, I'm coming, Mum, I'm coming.
Sally, this is your 3rd warning. I'm going to start counting if you don't get off now.
Yes, I will. I just need to finish this mission, Mum.
1.
But Mum, it's nearly finished. Please.
2.
Please.
2.5.
Hang on, Mum. Hang on, no.
2 3/4.
No, please, hang on. It's nearly finished, I promise.
3! That's it! No Xbox for the whole weekend!
Oh, what? You serious? What? What am I going to do? No Xbox all weekend? Oh, no way. Why have I done this? My life is over. What am I going to do? Hang on, Sal. Let's just take a minute to stop and notice what I'm feeling. I just feel so sad that I can't do my most favourite thing in the world all weekend. I feel so sad that I've done this again. I'm sad and disappointed in myself. Sal, take a look at the situation though. Maybe I've made a mistake not obeying my parents. And now I've got a consequence. But take a look around. It's 11:30 and you're still in your stinky pajamas. And I don't want my friend coming over later to see my room like that. I guess I could turn the day around. There's still some pretty cool things happening today, and I don't want to let this one mistake ruin my whole weekend. God, I'm going to turn this day around. Thank you for always allowing me to make a fresh start. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to you, God. I'm going to listen to what you have to say about this. Though I can't imagine that there's a story in the Bible about someone not doing what they're told and then being sad because they got a consequence about it. Surely. Is there? Well, what do you think? Do you think that there are stories in the Bible about people not doing what they're told and then being sad because they have to live with the consequence? Well, let me tell you, the Bible is full of stories like that. In fact, the whole of the Old Testament is filled with God's people not doing what God had asked them to do and then being sad about the consequence. So the first thing you need to hear today, guys, is that you are not alone. We all make mistakes and God still loves us and is still with us. This is the whole message of the Bible. Let me tell you a story about a guy in the Bible who was a lot like me on the couch with the Xbox. His name is Jonah. You can find this story in the book of Jonah. Now, God told Jonah to go to a town called Nineveh and to tell them about God. But Jonah didn't do what God wanted him to do. He did the opposite of what God asked. Does that sound familiar? Jonah got on a boat and then a big storm came and Jonah got thrown overboard and swallowed by a big fish. Gee, what a consequence. I got no Xbox for the weekend. He had to live inside the belly of a fish for the weekend. As you can imagine, Jonah felt pretty sad and down. So what did Jonah do? Jonah prayed. And you know what happened? Jonah then got spat out onto the shore and he was given the chance to turn things around and follow God's request. So what can we learn from the story of Jonah? When we are sad, we can talk to God about it. Some of you are facing things in your life way sadder than not playing Xbox for the weekend. And can I tell you, it's totally right to feel sad. It's actually good that you feel sad when sad things happen. But the most important thing to remember is that we can talk about how we feel to God or to our parents or someone that we trust. When we are sad, we can talk to God about it. The second thing that we can learn from Jonah is that when we make a wrong choice, it is never too late to turn things around. Even if you're covered in fish guts or in your stinky pajamas. We all have feelings, and that's great. God gave us our feelings, and He is here to help us deal with them. So when your feelings are getting really big and out of control, remember to stop, look, and listen, because God is always here to help us deal with how we feel. I hope you have a great week, guys, and you can put this into practice. See you next week.